Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. I'm your English instructor and welcome to my English coaching class. Currently we are at unit number 13, an eyewitness account of devastating flood. Today's lecture is lecture number 5A and the competency that we are targeting through this lecture is oral communication. Today's topic is responding to different texts of different types. Before jumping onto the topic, let's have a look at the SLO first. Apply knowledge from listening to viewing and responding to texts for different purposes, including arguments and discussions. For example, in the context of enjoyment and understanding of other areas of language learning. So, let's have a look at the vertical linkage. This is the vertical linkage. Before starting our today's lecture, let's do a quick brainstorming session. How do you respond to a joke told by your friend? So, can you please tell me, how do you respond to a joke that is being told by you, that is being told by your friend to you? That's right. Listening and viewing. First of all, we will learn about what is listening and what is viewing. Listening. Actively paying attention to spoken words such as a story, dialogue, or instructions. So, what is meant by listening? When you are actively paying attention to the uttered or spoken words of someone else. Next is viewing. Observing visual materials such as videos, images, or presentations to gain information. So, what is meant by viewing? Viewing means observing different visual materials. That could be photos, that could be drawings, that could be illustrations, or anything else. Next is, we apply our knowledge of listening or viewing to respond to different texts. So, first we learned what is listening, then we learned what is viewing, and why do we use that? We use that knowledge of listening or viewing to respond to a variety of texts. For example, we need to interpret or respond to the message. Like, after listening to a story, we can discuss its themes, characters, and message. Or, after watching a video, we can respond to it by sharing our thoughts or opinions on the topic. So, if you have listened to a story, you can talk about its characters, you can talk about the storyline, you can talk about the themes, you can talk about the scenario. Similarly, if you have viewed a particular presentation or if you have viewed a particular text, you can also discuss about it. Different purposes for responding to texts. So, why is it necessary to respond to a variety of texts? Let's learn about it. We respond to texts for various purposes. Some of them are listed below. Number one is for argument or discussion. Number one is argument and discussion. Let's learn about it. We express our opinions on a topic based on what we have heard or saw, providing reasons for our viewpoints. So, why do we respond to a variety of texts? Maybe for argument or maybe for discussion. Next is for enjoyment. When we listen to a fun story or watch a movie, we respond by sharing what we liked or did not like. For instance, you have watched a movie recently and you are supposed to discuss it with your friend. So, you will share your experience and your knowledge of watching that movie with your friend. For understanding, we respond to informational texts by explaining what we learned. We also respond to a variety of texts for understanding purposes. That is to make ourselves and the other people understand the text in a better way. This is your classroom activity. Read the news article about floods in pairs and then discuss the article. Share your thoughts on the impact of floods, the challenges faced by the victims, and any potential solutions mentioned in the article. Have a discussion by sharing different viewpoints and coming up with ideas to help the flood victims. So, what are you supposed to do in this classroom activity? You have to go through this entire news article and then you will be able to derive some points and share your thoughts about this article. This is your worksheet which will provide you comprehensive understanding and another way of learning about how to respond to a variety of texts. Apart from all these, we have provided different resources for you. Thank you so much.